Welcome to the Island of Misfit Toy Collectors. It's me, Dreadnought Ryan, and I just wanted to do a quick little shout video to my top 5 craziest, off-the-wall, wackiest classified figures I hope we get to see. With the announcement of Agent Helix, as well as Grunt joining the classified series, thanks to Emily and Lenny over at Hasbro. I wanted to give a top 5 of probably some obscure, or maybe it's just me who likes these figures. And what I'm hoping to do is you guys leave in your comments your 3, 4, 5 figures you would love to see. Looking at some of the figures that this Hasbro team has brought to us, I think that there's a good chance we're going to get a number of some of the figures that we hope we'll see, just because of some of the ones they've already brought out, like Kamakura, Big Ben, the barbecue from Marauders. I think we're going to see a pretty big inclusion of a lot of the Joes that we had as kids, we saw in the comics, and then hopefully we'll see some more that maybe weren't in toy form, or they only got one, maybe two different figures created. But this is going to be my top 5. Like I said, it's all the crazy ones that I like. Again, let me know in the comments if you agree, you think I'm crazy, and we'll go from here. First one is going to be Crystal Ball. I know with this particular figure, it wasn't popular when he first came out, but for whatever reason, if it's that he looked like Vincent Price, it was the whole folky, hypnotist, the file card and the backstory that they told about him. Of course, that Stephen King had a hand in this. It just was one of my favorite figures as a kid. It could have also been the Shield, which the hologram type of starburst that it had in it. But either IDW or Devil's Due did a nice kind of update to who Crystal Ball was. He was treated as the almost cult leader for the coil. And I think that would be a perfect way to represent Crystal Ball in the classified line, as it is an adult collector line. Let's just be honest. And then having that type of character brought in would be perfect for Cobra. The person who can manipulate the masses, get them to agree with whatever Cobra wants, take their wealth. This is just kind of one of those characters I would like to see updated, more so keeping them to the original. And I think it could be a pretty strong figure to add to their classified line. Of course, it's got to have a Dreadnought in it. And the one that I wonder if we'll ever see is Naugahyde. He came in later to the line. He kind of did fit in with the Dreadnoughts, but he also didn't. He is the Dreadnought Poacher, which, that's a heinous characterization for anybody to have. But with this particular figure, I would love to see him mixed with Paul Hogan from Crocodile Dundee. Just kind of that muscular type build, but not too bulky, as well as coming with a cool animal companion of the wild boar, which would be perfect for this particular figure. Some of the choices of weapons, with what we've seen so far in the classified series, I think he would fit in. Of course, he has one of those phenomenal mustaches, and then maybe just get a more updated stylization for as far as the figure goes, maybe without the leopard type print, and something a little bit more modern. For the Joe team, I would love to see Ambush. This was one of those cool figures out there. He came with a number of different accessories. He had kind of that ghillie suit that he could hide under as a sniper. I just love this possibility of having this type of character with some of the advances that we've seen in soft goods, actually getting a ghillie suit, maybe having his face painted, maybe a different head sculpt with the face painted, but just having the opportunity to have one of these type of characters in the classified line with a nice, cool, modern military update. Just thinking about getting that ghillie suit, that would be so cool. And then again, to match some of the different camo aspects, and then all of the accessories that we could see with them as well. I just hope it's one of the figures that we do get to see. And Headman, this is one figure that I just was out of Joe at the time or what, but I just think this is one of the coolest figures from the vintage line. I love the concept of it. It was during that time of, just say no, but this particular figure to me always screamed Scarface. And, he had some of those acne scars on his face. Of course, he wore the bad guy mask, if you would. Um, but seeing a suited figure, I think would be cool, giving him more of a modern update to match the Tony Montana character from Scarface. And this is the perfect guy that would fit into Cobra. He is a drug kingpin. I could see him running a certain section of Cobra businesses for extensive enterprise, and then, of course, funneling those funds to Cobra for their terrorist activities. But like, give this particular figure like a suited body and a devil may care smile. I just think an update to this particular figure would be awesome. Again, I don't know if we would get to the Headman or not. It would give us the opportunity to also get headhunters, which could be some goons, troop builders, to have for this particular, bad guy. But I think it would just be fun to see one of these type of, the DEF figures make it into the line. And I hope we do get to see it. If not, I might have to just make sure I do a custom. Spearhead Max. This one is more of a personal memory want. He was one of the last figures that I actually purchased. I love the orange and tan deco. Reminded me of like desert camo. Of course, every G.I. Joe character, it seemed at some point, was coming with an animal companion. And with what Hasbro has been able to do with Timber and Fiona, I think having more animal companions is just a great thing. I would love to see them do an update to this particular camo pattern. Use a little bit more of the browns and tans, maybe a little bit of white, but kind of give them more of that desert camo effect. And then maybe just update some of the weaponry. Give him a more heavy machine gun because he does have that bandolier of bullets. But this particular figure, again, one of the last figures that I purchased, and I just absolutely adored this figure. So again, I hope it's one that we get to see in the classified line. I have to say that we've seen so many so far. These are kind of just like the ones that I thought, man, maybe we won't get to see them. Maybe we will. But I want to hear about what figures you would like to see in the line. What figures you think I might be crazy with. Maybe we do get a Falconer. Maybe we do get, a number of different, laser type troopers like Sci-Fi or Flash. I do hope we get to get the original 13. Maybe we do get Raptor. There's just a number of different figures out there. I know I do want the Iron Grenadiers with Darklon. I think those will be no-brainers. Gosh, I'm even trying to think. Maybe Battle Force 2000? I don't know. But there's a number of different characters in the Joe line, in the Joe comics, that we can definitely, bring to life in the classified series, which is kind of nice because I think looking at either, the Black Series and Marvel, of course, has just so many different characters that they can bring to life. But with the Joe brand, I think just to how long that original, line went from 82 to 94, it definitely gives the Joe team a number of different figures that they can go back and look at to bring to the classified series. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Also, to everybody who jumped in on the Sky Striker HasLab, keep up putting those pictures out on social media. It's awesome to see all of those cool enhancements that they've done to the Sky Striker. It brings back so many great memories to me of being one of the first G.I. Joe toys that I had. Sky Striker was just absolutely magical. So yes, I hope you guys are enjoying your Sky Strikers. I hope it was worth everything. I know that price tag was a little bit up there. I know I've seen some different quality issues, and hopefully you guys are getting those taken care of as well too. But again, thank you for all the support, for everybody who subscribed to the channel. We're at 160 subscribers. I'm truly humbled by all of you for your kind words, comments, coaching, all of that. I do appreciate. Again, 2023, I'm going to do a better job of getting content out and try to do some different things, hopefully to involve you guys more, besides just, me talking blah, 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 blah about all my toys that I have. So again, please let me know which figures you would like to see in classified. Maybe some red shadows. I don't know. I would like to see a number of different things. I'd like to see this line continue to grow. I would also like to see some more O-rings come out. Possibly some 4-inch if Joy Toy's going to get on, coming out with more of those figures, and then bring them over to the U.S. market. Let's let all the Joe fans get some new product. Again, thank you everyone. I hope you have a great day, a great morning, a great evening, depending on where you're at on the island. And most importantly, I want to say thank you to all of you. Have a good one.